Hi, Janine. I'll be right with you. Making sure everything's set up. Hello, all things silver. I'll be right with you guys. Just give me 1 second to turn on the computer here. I don't think we're going to have a Pam today. She's dealing with an issue at the warehouse. And we have 11 people here so far. There we go. Hi, Janine. Hello, John. Hello, Wolf's Den. Hello, everybody. There we go. Hi, TW Squared. Hi, Nancy. Janine, you can hear me all right, right? So Pam won't be with us for most of the day. We had a issue at the warehouse, another little flood. So she's taking care of that. The roofing guy's there. So the Marvel posters. The Marvel posters will not be in today unless Pam comes in a little later or something like that. But I do have some original comic art, trade cards, some other ephemera, and then some other toys and miscellaneous here at the Yep, Pam is floating away. At the South Carolina area to help you guys. I started unloading the truck today. Just got back to the house. Oh, no problem, Jerry. Yeah, I figured it was you. I saw you came in yesterday with Pam and them. So we do have some higher end items. I have some really, really good like sports and toy stuff. There's some stamp items. We'll just let the room populate for a couple more minutes. Kim will be bringing me out a drink and a hottie dog, I hope. Yep, this will be the first lot. This will be trade cards. And these are Victorian trade cards. Hey, U.S. champion. How are you? Hope you're doing good, Tom. And we'll have some fun stuff. I have some good, like I said, I have some good sports stuff. I have a little PlayStation 3 lot, some video games type stuff. And I'm just looking around to see what else is here. And some other cool items. So we'll get started in 1 minute. It's 1 minute. I'm just going to grab a post-it notes. I don't have in front of me. Teas. Oh, I think I have everything now. I have some original movie scripts. I have some Stan Musial pieces and other items. Hello, LaDonna. Okay, so we're going to get started. We have 23 people here. That's enough to get us started. I know JJ is still running for a few more minutes, and then those people will filter their way over. So first lot up are Victorian trade cards. These are 1890s to early 1900s. That one's a blank back. This one is also blank. And then you have some here marked on the front. Novitz, Mouste Clooney. So French. So some are blanked on the back, some are not. This one is a blank back, but is stamped on the front for fine dry goods. And this one's from Baltimore, Maryland. This one's really cute with the little puppy sitting on the kid's high chair. Really cute. And then these are really awesome. They have that Art Nouveau, Art Deco style, but like George Washington, a whole bunch of guys, courting a young lady. And these are marked on the back. And then these are super cute here. The little boy and the little girl arguing over, it looks like jam. And these are from the exposition in Paris. So another one. This one has a little pencil mark on the front of it. That is pencil, though, so you can erase it. So there are 20 cards in this lot. I believe we have a $20 start with LaDonna. This one's real cute. And here he is outside of her window playing for her. So very, very cute. This one's a war scene. Battle Day Magenta. 1890s French Revolution. So we have LaDonna in at 30, Nancy's in at 40. And as always, shipping is free inside the US. It is included in your bids. I bought a very gigantic collection of these trade cards, and some of them are just awesome. I try not to look at them until I show them to you guys. So we have Nancy in at 55. And we have 31 in the house. LaDonna is in at 60. Thank you guys for your bids. Yeah, they're super cute. Even this one's really neat. Like little kids carrying the other one in a chariot. That one's a blank back. So we have Nancy in at 65. LaDonna's in at 75. Nancy is out. Thank you for your bids, Nancy. We're going to start counting it down. Hello, Mr. Kyle T. So I'll do this trade card lot, and then I will do, I'll do one of the other items that I bought recently. I'm sure Pam is listening to us, but I don't think she'll be on as far as hopping in with us or anything like that. Unless she finishes all her packing and shipping. She's just trying to get caught up. And she's going to get some fans to put on the floor where the water came in from the ceiling last night. This whole having 3 different warehouse areas is not easy. Or 2 warehouses and my garage down here. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it got on some clothing that we had on that aisle and maybe some lobby cards. But other than that, I think everything else is okay. You want to see something funny in that group I just moved over? It looks like somebody struck the guy in the nose and he's bleeding. Kind of interesting. Okay, so we have Nancy. Oh, wait, no. We sold it to LaDonna for $75. It's sold. Sorry, Nancy. Okay, so let me write that down. $75, right? Okay. I know Janine's keeping track of it too, but I'm trying to do that. Okay. So here's one of the things I recently got, and I'll show it to you guys. So this is an original script from Apocalypse Now. You can see here, this was reviewed, an Academy Award nomination for Apocalypse Now. John Millis, first draft, 12/5 of 1969. I am trying to remember this movie, and for the life of me, I can't, but I saw a poster for it the other day and some lobby cards. But 1969, original movie script. Here are the author's notes for the playwright. I think it was a war movie, if I remember right. Full shot, muddy swamp, early dawn. So this is background scenery. Some of the pages are a little larger than others, which happens in the early releases of the scripts. So we have that. Here's the markings at the bottom. Looks like it was from San Francisco. So again, first draft, 12/5 of 69. Apocalypse Now. Okay, so $15 start. Yep. For the original movie script. We have 15 with Nancy. Jerry came in just a second later at 15 also. Apocalypse Now script. Okay. So we have 15 with Nancy looking up for 17. So we have 15 with Nancy looking for 17. We have 17 with Jerry on the movie script for Apocalypse Now. Nancy jumps the bid to 25. And I do know at the warehouse, because I saw them just the other day, and they may be in some of the tray lots Pam is going to be doing. There are some there might be an Apocalypse Now movie poster and maybe lobby cards. There's one or the other, or maybe both. I just remember seeing them. So we have Nancy in at 25, looking for 27 or better. We have 40 people in the room. Thank you guys for coming in. I have a few pieces that I'm going to start out a little bit higher, guys. I bought a very small amount of stuff for a large amount of money, but I think you guys will really love what it is. Oh, it's okay, Kyle. I collapsed both lungs years ago in a really bad car accident. So during the winter, if it's cold out and moist, I get moisture and cold in my lungs, so I just cough. So we have 30 with Nancy. Jerry is out. He said, nice buy. So we have 30. We can start counting it down. It just seemed to be Nancy and Jerry on this one. Going once. Going twice. Sold, sold, sold to Nancy Newell for $30. Congratulations, Nancy. I think that was a good buy for an original script. Okay. Well, I have 2 scripts, so let's go ahead and do the other one. Get them done and out of the way. They're both from John Millis' estate. So Conan the Barbarian. This is the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. The draft by John Milius. And then here is his notes. Take no prisoner, give no quarter, honor and loyalty was the SS motto. I like the fact they wrote it on the front of the script. Bonjour, John. So this was a script from John Milius that he sent to somebody. And that guy copied it for himself. But this is for Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I do believe. Only Conan remains, pushing the great wheel all by himself, a track worn in the rock from years of labor. So very, very cool. Gives all the different scenes, all the different actors, like who was supposed to, or the character that was supposed to say the line, and then cut twos. And here is the back. So it was from Heinrich Eger, film and TV script writing consultant. Had this originally because here's another. See, whitening a sleeve, school gym, crowd of cheerleaders. So it looks like they were putting another script in the back. Those are handwritten notes. So it looks like those are for another script. Now this is still Conan here. Yep, Conan. So it looks like 121 pages. Conan, 122 pages of Conan. So we have Nancy in at 25. Jerry is in at 30. And I'll just call this Conan script. I always have bad timing. The guy behind me has decided to mow his yard. I love the fact that John Milius actually, had wrote an SS motto on the front. Just kind of interesting. So we're going once. We're going twice. And we're going to be sold, sold, sold. For 30, right? Yep, 30. Congratulations, Jerry. I think that was a good buy. Okay, guys, let's try. Let's see what I got here for you. Some more stuff I just bought, so bear with me. Okay, so these are those little TV viewers. There's no views in them, but they were for a premium. I think they were for like Straight Arrow, if I remember right. These were like for a straight arrow premium. There are, I believe, 6. Yep, I have 6. And they're like little 1950s little TV viewers, but there's no views in them. And it's just like it comes with one of these. And this side here says straight. The back side says arrow, straight arrow ring. Again, it probably had a little view inside of it at some point. I don't think it was just a like to look through, like a peek hole ring or a little cave or something. So there's a straight arrow ring. And once we get some action on these, I'll add a few more. I have a few of those straight arrow rings. I know those were a premium. I can't remember what they're called. So you get the little viewers and one straight arrow ring. Yep, we'll start them out at $10. Looking for an advance. See if I can zoom in a little bit for you. Oh, actually, I think that is the close-in view. So one straight arrow ring and 6 of the TV viewers. Do we have any interest? If not, you guys just write pass and we'll pass them. Janine, that saying that Chas had was a line from Conan. Yep, these were a premium that you were sent away for straight arrow. Okay. Just want to pass them, we'll pass them. Okay, and I don't know if you guys will want these or not, but these are really awesome. Let's see. Okay. They're also from a straight arrow, but they didn't have any of the views in them. Okay, so here is a set of 3 VariView flicker rings. There's Mo. There's Larry. I have the full set. These are like 1960s. Again, either gumball or premium sendaways of the 3 Stooges. I have the full set. And these are the VariView rings. You can tell by the side with the V and Curly. Larry, Mo, and Curly. $10 start on the set. These are really good. Anything 3 Stooges does very well. So we're looking for a $10 start on the 3 Stooges flicker rings. It is the full set. Hey, Troy. So Wolf Toy in at 20 on the set of 3 Stooges rings. It is the full set, original VariView flickers. There's Pam. Pam did stop in to see us. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So we have 20 with Jerry, looking for 22 or better for the set of 3. And I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do. I have 2 extras here. So there's a second Larry, or a second Curly, and a second Larry. So you get all 5 of the Three Stooges Veriview Flicker rings. Mountain Man Treasures is in at 22. Yuck, 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 yuck. So we have 22 with Mountain Man Treasures. And then he jumps the bid on himself with 25 with Kyle. You get all 5 rings. We're at $25. Looking for 27. A lot of 5 Three Stooges rings. Okay, we have Jerry in at 30. Kyle is out. Okay, well, Mountain Man in 25, then I got you. But we have Jerry at 30, so now we're at 32. 32 with Mountain Man. These are actually really good guys. They are by Veriview. And you are getting 1 complete set and 2 extras. So we have Troy at 32. And hopefully we got some of our comic book guys here, because I have a few really cool pieces to bring to you guys today. Ooh, this is really awesome. We're at 34 with Ted Hart. Troy, aren't those posters awesome? Those the clay on canvas. I only have 1 of each one at this point. Like, I'm trying to negotiate with the guy to buy the others that he has, but it's like, you know, we're down around $20 a piece is my cost times 3,000. So he's looking for $60,000. I think I've got him down to around 50,000, and I'm really thinking about buying them because I think if I can buy them at a little bit less than $20 a piece and get them to ship them to me for free, that I can make a wholesale idea out of it. But he's got somebody else interested, so I think he's leaving it there. Yeah, if I get the others, I definitely will do bulk lots. Hi, Stacy. Don't forget, Stacy, to email me about the labels, the fruit box labels and stuff. So we're at 38 with Wolf Toy, looking for 40 on the group of 5 original 1960s Three Stooges flicker rings. Okay, Troy is out. Ted is out. Okay, we're looking for 40 for the 5 1960s Three Stooges flicker rings. Yeah, absolutely, Stacy. Let me know what you got left and how many you want, or how much you want for them. I like to buy it all. That's what we do. I like to buy a lot. And you can even send them to me down here in South Carolina so that Pam doesn't have to deal with them in Pennsylvania, so I don't get yelled at. Okay, let's count these down. We're at 38 with Jerry for the set of 5. Do we have any James Bond fans? See, now she wants me to send stuff up there. I get yelled at if I bring stuff into the warehouse. I get yelled at if I don't bring stuff into the warehouse. what marriage does. Ooh, Nancy loves 007. Okay. Going twice. Sold for $38. $38 to Jerry. Congratulations, Jerry. That was a nice buy. Got me a zippy lock bag. Okay, let's do this. I know we got some superhero guys here. Look at this. So this is original wallpaper for Superman. It's from 1978. When I see people sell this, they usually cut off one full pattern and then they sell it. They just sell one pattern. They stick it on some foam core board and shrink wrap it to the board. This is going to be a $20 start. It's very heavy. Let me show you how much of it there is. There is a lot of it, like a lot. And here is what the back of it looks like. So contact paper, you could put it on hat boxes, toy boxes, pencil sets. You can kind of put it on anything. Original, unique, self-adhesive plastic coating paper. I've always seen them call it as wallpaper, but super awesome. Yep, contact paper, 1978, Superman, Man of Steel. This is a full pattern right here. From here up is one pattern. So there's probably 60 or 70 patterns on this lot. It is a huge, huge piece. Unrolled, it's longer than the 16-foot box truck. So we have 20 with Nancy, looking for 22 or better. And it is 1978. Yep, still has the backing on it. Think about if you could take like those little square purses, like the little kid purses, and coat them with this. Superman purses. So we have 20 with Nancy, looking for 22 or better. 22 with Pam. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. And there's a lot of it, like a lot. So, I mean, every one of this is there's probably like 20 yards maybe. So we have Nancy in at 25. Looking for 27. Okay, we have 27 with Pam, 30 with Nancy. Like I said, the best way to sell this is just cut off each pattern, stick it on some foam core board. Don't peel it and stick it. Just stick it on foam core board and shrink wrap it. When I bought it, that was kind of my idea because, I was going to just put it in a co-op because anybody who collects superhero stuff, this would make an awesome backdrop. Or if you have like shelves of comic books, this would be great in the back of that. So we have Nancy in at 30. That is definitely less than $1 per repeat of the pattern. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about Keith and Allie. Hi, Carrie. Carrie, if nobody reached out to you, I know that JJ was trying to get a hold of you from Big Barn Auction to get your information. So I don't ever give out information without getting your permission, but I can tell you that I know that that JJ was trying to get a hold of you I think he just didn't have your info and you won something. So we have 40 with Nancy, looking for 42 or better on the roll of Superman contact paper from 1978. Again, the roll is this thick. So it's a lot. They could almost do the baby's room in this. You did get to him. Okay, no problem. I just wanted to let you know. Okay, so we have 50 with a little old, little new. 55 with Nancy. My guess is it's probably about 50 repeats. That would be a good, educated guess. So we have 55 with Nancy, looking for 60. 55 looking for 60. We have 65 with John Beck. Hello, Mr. Beck. Good to see you. And like I said, guys, I will have a few higher end items for those of you that are buyers of comic and original art and toys. So hopefully Chris Chatworth somewhere around lurking, or KJ. I have some really good early 10 toys and stuff like that. So 85 with Nancy. We had John in at 80. Again, it's a big roll. I can actually give you a better idea in just a second. If I can tell you what it is. Let's see. There's almost 4 pounds in weight, and there's that much on the roll. John's at 100. Beetlejuice. Now I got to say their names at least 3 times, like Greg Lusk, Greg Lusk, Greg Lusk, and Chris Chatworth, and Chris Chatworth. I already said it once. So, wait, who else did I say? Oh, KJ and KJ. Oh, you got Zuzu with you, or you got Annie with you? So we have 100 with John Beck, looking for 110 or better. So we have 100 looking for 110 or better. It's contact paper, Brad. 1978 contact paper. A full, like a roll of it. And it shows that you could have put it on everything. Mountain Dew, please. and it's probably around 50 repeats. Because this is a full scene, and then you would cut it. Look, my wife just brought me hottie dogs with crackers in them. Yes, I'm a little weird. Or a lot weird, something like that. Let's count it down. Sold, sold, sold. John Beck for 100. Congratulations, John. I think this is an awesome buy. I think if you cut them in pattern and put them on the board and shrink wrap them, $20 a pattern, people pay just to have it in the room because it's something unusual. Okay. Now this is original art. I have not got into doing the research, so hopefully somebody here can do a little bit of research. This is very, very well done. Drawing of Pinocchio. It is hand colored, hand drawn. Of Pinocchio. It is marked right here. See if I can get it where it's Mary with best wishes from Mary. So it is to a Mary from a Mary. And right here, March 20th, 1942. I am not sure what NLCS is. So if somebody can figure out what NLCS is, would be greatly appreciated. It is an original drawing of Pinocchio from 1942. It is hand-colored, hand-drawn, and I have a feeling that she was a Disney artist. So NLCS is what the marking is on it. Super, super well done. And it came with some other animation stuff that I got. So I'm gonna let you guys start it out at $10. And hope we've got the right people for it. If not, you guys can pass and I'll do the research. But N period, L period, C period, S period. 1942. Okay, we have John in at 20. Jerry came in just a second late. We have John in at 25. NLCS 1942. I think National League would be probably baseball related. This isn't baseball related. But the artwork is just awesome. When you've been dealing in stuff for a long time, you can kind of tell like professionally done stuff versus like some kid drawing it. So this was definitely a better illustrator. And her name was Mary, and she was giving this to a Mary. So maybe even if you look up Pinocchio 1942 and then Disney artist and then put in the word Mary, see if there was an artist who actually drew Pinocchio for Disney named Mary. We have 27 with Mountain Man. Hello, Paul, not the Apostle. Wolf Toy is out. So 27 with Mountain Man, looking for 29 or better. on the 1942 hand-colored and hand-drawn, just a watercolor on paper. It is a watercolor on paper. North London Collegiate School. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So it is a watercolor on paper. Mary Blair. And was Mary Blair an actual Disney illustrator? That would make sense if she was. There you guys go. That makes sense. So we can figure out that artist was Mary Blair, was a Disney artist, 1942, helped work on Pinocchio, and this is a hand-done watercolor from her. Okay, we are sold to Mountain Man for $27. Troy, I think this was a great buy. Like, I think it is a several $100 piece in the $500 to $600 range if you actually look her art up, because that's what I was just doing. So I think that was the steal of the month. Okay. Now here's one of those things that I said is going to be a little more to start off. Starting bid is going to be $200, guys. Okay. Yeah, I think that was a $500 or $600 piece for you there, Troy. So I hope you make a lot of money. So this is the artist and illustrator. His name is Dick Malmgren. Here is a list of all the different stuff that he was the writer for, a bunch of different Archies. He was a penciler for Archie and an inker for Archie. He did, in 1985, he did a comic for school safety. So this book is dedicated to very special breed firefighters, 1985. This is all of the original concept art for False Alarms by Dick Malmgren. So there's one page. Two pages. These are got the paste-ons all drawn on comic art. Here is False Alarms, all drawn. And then these are stat pages with drawn on art. So there's three. That probably goes on one of the first pages. Here is four. For False Alarms by Dick Malmgren, who was an Archie artist. Here is five. You can see here, it's all hand drawn. You can tell, like, he fixed some of his mistakes there and everything. All hand inked. Page 6. Look, you can even see on this one here, it's got the Archie original paper. 7 pages, 8, 9, and these are all hand inked, and then get the stat wording. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You can see the lines they drew on the back. 19, 20. Like again, you can see the Archie Comics paper. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Hi, Carol Ann. 27, 28. Like he's looking at nudies. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Hi, Stephen the Reseller. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 68 original pages of illustration and comic art for False Alarms book. It is done by Dick Malgrim from Archie. So the stats, the wording is added on, it's pasted on, but then all of the scenery is drawn. Like these are all hand drawn and hand inked. So over 60 pages, it's putting you in at about $3 a page for original comic art. So you get all 67 pages, plus here is the info on all of the different stuff that he worked on. He worked on Heathcliff, Betty and Me, all the Archies, Madhouse Comics back in the 70s, Pep Comics in 1940. He was the inker and illustrator. Yep, he was the penciler in Pep Comics in 1940. Sabrina the Teenage Witch in 1971. The Wilkin Boy, Unusual Tales, 1955. He was the inker in 1964 for Archie. Josie and the Pussycats. But this is pretty much the entire comic for False Alarms. It was a dedicated book for firefighters, done by him. So we have 220 with John Beck. 220, and there's 67 pages. So we have 220 with John Beck, looking for 230 or better. And it is this entire stack. A lot of it's still on, has the Archie comic original boarding. $230 with Tommy S. Some of it's got a little adult satire to it. But for firefighter collectors, for Archie collectors, comic collectors, most people would sell this by the page. John Beck is out. We have $230 with Tommy S. This would be a great, great purchase for somebody. I mean, we're not even at, what, $4 a page yet? Pretty much the entire comic. See, look, no KJ today. KJ didn't come, and I got comic art. Okay, we're going once. 67 pages of original comic art, the full book. Looks like we're going to be sold to Tommy S. Congratulations, Tommy. That is actually less than I paid for it. By a lot. So, congratulations. I'll include that little page of information on all the different stuff that he worked on. Yeah, it was an awesome buy. Okay. So now, I know we got a couple of James Bond fans. This is going to be another $200 start, guys. This is the original box these came in as a display box. You can see it's missing a few of the rings, but these are all 007 James Bond rings. There are, let's see, if I can figure out how many are in each row. I'll give you guys a full count. 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 6. So 48 original James Bond rings. It's a $200 start on this lot. This is the original box that these came in. And I'll pull one out and show it to you guys. Has the 007, has the adjustable ring base. So 007 James Bond gun. And these are 60s. In the original box. $48 rings. So we have Nancy in at 200. I promised you guys some high-end stuff today. I bought a very small group of stuff on Sunday for right around $3,000. And that's the stuff I'm going to bring to you guys today. Oh, I forgot I have something that KJ would love to have. I know he likes real animation cells and stuff like that. Are you asking me if I have a registration, or are you telling me I do? So we are looking for 210 on the slot of James Bond. They are metal. 007 spy gun rings. There are 48 rings in the lot. Okay, I have one. Oh, did he make a comment and we need to wrench him or something? I have no clue what Pam is talking about. So we have 72 people here. Thank you guys for being here. Again, this is a nice lot. There's 48 original 1960s gumball premium rings of James Bond 007. This is their original box that they came in. Oh, okay. Yeah, so James, if you're here, make a comment just saying registration sent so that we can give you a wrench so that you are able to bid in all future auctions. Okay, let's start counting it down. Nancy, this will be a steal for you. It'll be awesome. Less than $5 a ring. Can't go wrong. 48 rings, guys. Oh, James Bond 007. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Daly comes in. Oh, no. I think Nancy made it. Hey, old man's picks. Oh, think you missed it. Dina, make sure you're on live chat, Dina. So we have 200 with Nancy Newell. Congratulations, Nancy. That was a tremendous buy. I think you said sold before. No, you got it. Nancy got it. I think. Let me look. It's yours, Nancy. It's yours. No, Nancy won it. I just went over and looked. As long as the sold is called before the bid comes in, it's sold. Okay, so let's go to another part of what I got. Congrats, Nancy. Okay, so Stan the Man. So Stan Musial. This is an original display bat holder from 1964. So what they are is these are racks that you would buy for your kids. You would put them together with the two screws that are here, and you would hang baseball bats, and you'd put two balls, and you would hang baseball bats. Stan the Man, original, Stan Musial displays. I'm going to show you. You get one, and I will give the high bidder the chance. I have an original case of them, and a case holds 6. So if we get the right action on them, because I paid good money for these, then I will offer all 6 to somebody in the original case. So I'm going to start this one out at $20. You get one original Stan the Man, Stan Musial, rack 'em up. This is in their original packaging for Stan Musial. So if you're a baseball guy or a collector or a reseller, these are factory sealed original old stock from 1964. So you get one Stan the Man rack 'em up display. They were to, if you can see here, you would slide your baseball bats on this so that you could, see Stan Musial there. So we have Troy in at 25. Sheila came in just a second late, and then you could put 2 balls on the rack. 2 balls and 3 bats. So original Stan Musial, and you can see they are in mint condition. I just unopened the sealed case this morning because it's really hard to explain to people what they are when they are in the case of 6, because it's just a brown box. In here you can kind of see the red color right there at the thin split. So we have 25 with Mountain Man Treasures, 1964 Stan Musial, rack 'em up. We have 30 with Sheila. Yeah, people used to get anything signed that they could get from him. We have 35 with Troy. Remember, shipping's included. They are pretty heavy because they're wood. So we have 35 with Mountain Man Treasures. So we have 35 looking for 37 or better. Awesome, Pam. We have 37 with Sheila. Sheila beat you in by just a second. Dana, looking for 39 or better. This is old stock. I can even show you guys. Mountain Man comes in at 40. Like, I'll show you guys right here. Oop, hitting the wine bottles. This is the original case they came in. I cut it open just a few minutes ago. Hello, Murray. So we have 42 with Dina. Dina made it in that time. We have 42 with Dina. We have 45 with Troy. Kyle, you think that one hurt? Wait until we just do nothing but a Marvel auction for you. We have 50 with Dina. And I'll tell you guys what. Whoever the high bidder is, I'm going to offer them the whole case. So Sheila is out. Kyle, you can partner with me on the other, on the whole deal. Like I said, I think I've got him down to around 50,000. We can partner it. We have Dana at 60. We have Troy at 65. Yeah, Kyle, you can send me 30 grand and you can have 1,500 of the 3,000 that he has. So we have Dana at 70, looking for 75 or better. Think about it. That makes them only 20 bucks a piece. That's pretty much my cost. But then I just don't have to put out all $60,000 myself. Like I said, I'm trying to get him down to 50,000. That's where I feel comfortable. And that's almost my limit of what PayPal will let me borrow. So we have 70 with Dana. Is it Dana or is it Deanna? Or we can just say daily. That helps. So we have 70 with Daily Treasures, looking for 75. Deanna. Okay. Like Deanna Troy. Like Deanna Wonder Woman. Troy is out. No, not true, Jerry. I think there's only 280 different ones that they made in total, maybe 300 different ones that they made. So you keep 300, you sell 1,200, and you make a bunch of profit, then the wife loves you forever. Now he wants 60K. I offered 50,000. He told me he has one other guy interested, so that's kind of where we're sitting at the moment. I just don't know if I want to spend $60,000 on one type of product, even though they're awesome. And I think I can make wholesale deals here on YouTube and offer them to you guys at like a killer price. But if he sells them, then I've only got one of each. And there's only like, they only made 24 or 28 of each one. So and you can see what we've been getting for him in the auction. And you see what QArt asked for them. And in his group, he has all the certs, all the COAs for them. They're just in stacks, and he doesn't have them sorted by the image. Okay, sold to Deanna for 70, correct? I just call YouTube dibs. sold to Deanna for 70. Okay. Now, Deanna, I'm going to make the offer to you. I have an original case of these. There are 6 in the case. Do you want the original case? So I have 6 total of these. If you want the original case, it would be, what is that, $420 for the case of 6. Just let me know. And I'll show you the case. Here is the original case that they came in. It was like this. It was sealed right there. You can see. So if you want the original case, we'll say it's $400. That makes them $65 a piece, something like that. We'll save you an extra $20. But if you want the case, let me know. If not, then I have one. No, okay. Okay, then that one's yours for 70. Congratulations. Troy, do you want one at 70? I think you were the underbidder. Okay, you're good? Okay, so then let's go. Okay, this is going to be a $150 starting bid, $150 starting bid. Original case of Mr. Softy ice cream trucks. These are 10 litho friction trucks from Mr. Softy ice cream. This is the original case of 12. I'll pull one out and show it to you guys. They have the little door that opens in the back, has the little Mr. Softy logo. So Mr. Softy ice cream trucks. They are old stock. $150 start. I think the little back door's supposed to open, but they haven't been opened in 50 some years, so the back door opens. There we go. This is the first time it's ever been removed out of the box. This is the original box for them. One dozen Mr. Softy trucks. We have 150 with Paul. And they are friction motor. And there's the original tag on the bottom. Made in Japan. Japanese 10 litho. Told you guys I spent almost $3,000 on Sunday. Actually, did spend $3,000 on Sunday buying this load. We have Troy in at 170. Hi, T. I know T's watching. She always watches. She's like, you know, that guy in the corner in the creepy big bear costume. So we have 170 with Troy, and there are a dozen trucks. Dozen Mr. Softy 10 litho friction trucks from Japan, old store stock in the original case. Yep. We have Paul in at 180, looking for 190. So Mountain Man in at 190. Any of these that I've ever seen are always have like damage or rust, or the wheels don't work. So this is a factory case. We have 200 with Paul. Looking for 210 or better. So Paul in at 200, looking for 210 or better. 225 a Troy. We have 225 a Troy, looking for 235 or better. Still under 20 bucks a piece. Tommy, it's a mixed lot, but I only bought 240 from him that he knew where he had separated already out of the stack that he had bought from my Marvel guy, from Marvel. And he said he found other images that I don't have. Like he said, there's a couple Deadpool images and stuff like that. So there are some other ones that even I don't have. So I would say there's at least 250 different ones. I don't know exactly how many, but I know I got like 240 different ones from him, and he said there's some that I don't have. So my assumption is there's 250 different ones. So we have Troy in at 275, looking for 285 or better. Like I said, he quoted me 60,000 for the 3,000 pieces. I offered 50,000, and we're kind of at a stalemate because he does have somebody else interested. So and there is like a big stack in a box of all the COAs. You just have to match the title on the COA up to the poster itself. Hey, Pat D's. What are you in the waiting room for? Hope you feel better. Okay, Tommy, just email me. If I buy them, then I'll try to figure out a way to do that. Because then I know at least I'm getting some of the money back. Because I only want to bring them here to YouTube. I don't want to bring them to anywhere else. And I also would like to have a set for myself. $285 with Paul. $285 with Paul. Yeah, put them all in beautiful frames. Kyle, if you're interested, just send me an email so that I can put them in a folder of what you would be interested in. Because like I said, if the guy sells them, then I only have one of each one. We have $2.95 with Mountain Man Treasures. But if he doesn't sell them and he sells them to me, then I have, they only ever made 24 of each one. So there can only be 24 of them out there individually as the proofs. So we have $2.95 with Mountain Man Treasure, looking for $3.05 or better. On the group of Mr. Softy trucks, $3.05 with Paul Not the Apostle. So we have $3.05 with Paul, looking for $3.15. So $3.05, looking for $3.15. Oh, hi, Mr. Hot Wheels. They are Japan 10 friction Mr. Softy ice cream trucks. See? And it is an original factory case of 12. They're probably about 4 inches each. Okay, start counting it down. We have $3.05 with Not the Apostle Paul. So we have $3.05, looking for $3.15 or better. There's a dozen trucks, old store stock, original case. So we're at $3.05. Nancy, in my head, I'm listening to the Mr. Softy ice cream music from like the ice cream trucks as they drove down the road. Here's a fun fact for you. At Pam and Dave's wedding, I was up as one of the groomsmen, and in the background, you could hear ice cream. And I kept quietly whispering, ice cream for ice cream, ice cream for ice cream, while they were getting married. Sold to Paul. Congratulations, Paul, for $3.05. I do like bringing you guys some like really, really good stuff, and I'll pay up to try things that I think that you guys would really like. Okay, since you guys seem to like those, I'll bring these. I actually think these are better than those, but I will let you guys decide. So these are Haji from Japan. Haji is a really good company, and you don't see them too often. This is obviously an original store display box. And what is really good about this is that the box itself has the word Ford on it. Generally, toys back then didn't have that. So these are about 6 inches. I can tell you in just a second. We find a dollar bill or something. Okay. So a dollar bill is exactly 6 inches long. It is a little bit larger than 6 inches. That's what she said. Okay. So original store display of Haji friction cars. Okay. Ring. Ring. So it looks like a Ford Fairlane, kinda. 1960s. These actually might be a little earlier, but I think they're 60s. So you get an ambulance, a fire chief, a police car, an airport limousine, the regular one, and the taxi. I really like the taxi and the airport limousine. So the yellow cab taxi. This is also a $200 start. Actually, you know what? Let's make it $150. That's what I paid for it. So $150 start. And it has 6 of the Haji cars. You can see all the hubcaps are there. This is the original store display box. And it's awesome because it is marked Ford. The only one that I see that looks like it has, and this one has a couple little crazy lines, probably just from when they transported them. But you can see right clearly right there, it's marked Made in Japan. So there you guys go. And here is another one for you. Oh, come out of there. This one's my favorite, I think. The airport limousine, marked Made in Japan right there. The awesome blue and yellow in color. So it is a very cool store display. We're at $150 with Kyle Tran, looking for $160 or better. I love the original box. I think the box is what makes this piece. Look at that. Hey, Anthony. Hi, Bluegrass Picker. Original store display box with all 6. Yep, we definitely appreciate everybody who is here. Looks like we have 74 or 75 in the house. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It helps push the channel out to new viewers so that other people can come and watch and just enjoy and hang out with us and talk. Even if you're not buying stuff and you're just kind of here lurking, you guys are welcome to comment and talk with us. We always appreciate everybody kind of hanging out. And get involved. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I try to help. So we have 170 with Kyle T. I'll bet these had flathead Ford engines in them. So pretty awesome. Taxi, ambulance, the regular, fire chief, police, and airport limousine. So we have 170 with Kyle T, looking for 180 or better. No, it's past the flathead area. That was my way of joking with Kyle. So we have Kyle in at 170, looking for 180 or better on the original store display. Even the front of the box says Ford. Ford cars, 6 assortment, 6-piece assortment of Ford cars. So we have 170, looking for 180. You guys dropped something?
Yeah, they dropped it somewhere. Somewhere.
I thought you liked that.
I do, but I don't know where to put it.
Yeah. Okay, last call. Yep, that was why I was messing with you. So we're at 170, looking for 180 on the original store display box with all 6 cars, old store stock.
I save it.
Okay. We could turn it into a sink. Going twice. Janine says, hi, Kim. If you come back out, then, hon, can you bring another drink? No. 170 to Kyle Terrain. Thank you, Kyle. Congratulations, Kyle. I think that was a good buy. Trust me, I'm at flea markets and stuff like that all the time. And I don't see this stuff too often, which is why I went ahead and bought all of this when I saw it. Back in the 80s, you could find a lot of old store stock, but not anymore. It just doesn't show up. And for those of you who were asking about that Marvel art, this is what one of these certificates looks like. He emailed it to me and I printed it out, but so it says like this would have been the title, The No Avengers 18, and it tells you right there that there's 24 printer proof, and then it has the size. Thank you. Okay, so now let's do something else cool. Let's see how cool we want to go. Somebody see if KJ gets in there. Okay, I'm not sure if they're getting ready to do a series about this or not, but I have a really cool little group here. So this is the Infinity Gauntlet. It's the original poster. You can see the information right here on the back, 1991 Infinity Gauntlet. Here is the comic shop news from 1991, also about the Infinity Gauntlet. So this is a $15 start, guys. $15 start. Hi, Daniel. 6-issue limited series Infinity Gauntlet. The end is here. This was the display poster that you would have seen at the comic book shops. Daniel, it was one that he emailed me a picture of so that I could use it to show to you guys. If I buy the entire collection, it has COAs. They're just not sorted. They're just in a big old box. So you get the original store display poster for the comic book store. You get the Infinity Gauntlet comic shop news, and you get the small promo sheet for the Infinity Gauntlet, which I believe if you watched Guardians of the Galaxy, Adam Warlock was actually in the chamber being made. So I believe there is a movie on the horizon for the Infinity Gauntlet series. So $15 start. And yes, if I do buy the entire Marvel art deal, I will spend the time to put the COAs with all of the original art, with all of the prints. So we have Paul in at 15 on the Infinity Gauntlet lot. John jumps in at 25. We have 25 with John Beck on the 3-piece Infinity Gauntlet lot. You're looking for 27 or better. And then I'll do another trade card lot, and then we'll do, how about the PlayStation 3 lot? We can do that next if you guys want. Or I have more really, really awesome higher end stuff. We have John Beck in at 25, looking for 27 or better. Paul is out. Thank you, Paul. So anybody else? We're going to start a countdown. So we're at 25 with John Beck. Counting it down. Oh, that's awesome, Tina. Yeah, some of the original promo posters and stuff for old record releases are amazing and big money. Sold to John Beck for 25. Even though Janine has down for 2, but we'll say it's for 25. Congratulations, John. Okay. Hey, you guys want another trade card lot, or do you want an ephemera lot? You tell me what you want. I have trade cards. I have a PlayStation 3 lot. I have other really high-end stuff. You tell me what you'd like to see. So here's number 1. These are 1890s to early 1900. Some are a little earlier than that, but majority are in that era, 1880, 1890. Okay, MC says PS3 lot. Okay, we'll do that next. You will get 20 original Victorian trade cards. Okay, an ephemera lot, Tommy says. It won't be quite as big as the ones Pam's been doing because she has all that stuff up there. Bernard Hermite. Look how cute that is. With like the little elf kids. So nice little trade card lot. You're going to get 20 cards in the lot. There's 5. Little boy sneaking over to see his girl. Number 6. He snuck up on her. 7. He's trying to give her flowers. Nice little series. 8. 9. Sorry. 10. You will get 20 in this lot. You can see down there, this is 1720s would have been, that kind of era. They're trying to depict a scene from the 1720s. It's a blank back, came out of a scrapbook. Oh, this one is awesome. Look at the moon. It's got a face in it. MC, no comics in South Carolina, not yet. See you later, old man Pix. Thanks for coming in. Bizarre Day Hotel de Ville. But if you look, had an ad for lingerie. There. Some cute little puppy on it. This one has like the little dollhouse with the little cow. And the little girl's playing with the dolls. So like cute little Victorian dolls shown in there. This one has them drinking it up. These little kids are drinking it up. He's even trying to give some to his wood dolly. So French right there. And you get 5 more. This one's really awesome. Fabriques de France. Get the little like fairy, almost like a witch, standing there with like a fairy in front of her on the top of 2 tiny little Napoleonic soldier guys. That one's really awesome. It's another one. Little boy on a little hobby horse. Awesome advertising on the back. Little prince. I'm not sure what he's doing. Looks like his pants fell down, his suspenders fell off or whatever. And this one is awesome. Milton Dictant Les Paradis Perdue. What it says there. The Paradis de Milton. So there's 20 cards for you guys. That last one might have even been like a book plate. So we're at 30 with Nancy Newell, looking for 32 or better on the 20 original Victorian trade cards. We have 32 with Kelly, looking for 34. We have 40 with Nancy. Nancy's not messing around. She says, those are mine. So we have 40 with Nancy on the 20 cards. Kelly's out. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, that's awesome, Tina. I'm sure Pam is watching on and off. She's actually packing and shipping out a bunch of stuff. And she brought my little doggy Zuzu. Zuzu. Last call. We're at 40 for this lot of 20 pieces. Looking for 42 or better. Yeah, I knew she was watching. How do we do it? Pam is awesome. She does all the packing and shipping from up there. Helps take care of almost all the auctions. "95% of the time or 99% of the time, she is on point. The other percent to 5% of the time, well, she's a little older and she's had to deal with me for many, many years, so we excuse that. Hello, Mr. Sport. So congratulations, Nancy. That was a good little buy. Hey, I said we'd do the PlayStation lot, did I not? Okay, fine. I think it's here. So this is from that Atlanta storage unit. I think this is it. I don't know if I falling. Okay. So this is the PlayStation. I think it was still wrapped. A PlayStation 3. I don't know if I have any of the cords or stuff like that for it. But I'll show you what I do have, or at least that I know that I have. Okay, we have Madden 11. So you have Madden 11, Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. The book and everything is here. The disc will actually look pretty good. Assassin's Creed Revelations. And this is the book for it. So this is going to be a $30 start because everybody knows the PS3 is very heavy. Now this one is just the book. Unless the game is inside, I don't know. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Instantly watch as many TV episodes and movies as you want via your PS3 system. So some kind of Netflix PS3 promo disc, maybe. And this is a instant streaming disc for Netflix for Wii. And another streaming disc for PS3. Modern Warfare 2, let's see. No game, so maybe that one's in the system. I don't know. Those three have games. God of War 2, that one is there. Or God of War 3, I should say. So that one is there. And Band Hero, it is there as well. So I think that is what we have for the PlayStation 3. Maybe. Oh, that's for a Sony television. That's for a video television. I was trying to see if I have any other booklets or anything else for the PlayStation. So while you guys are bidding on that, give me just 1 second and I will see if I have anything else that goes to that. Oh, I do. Oh, wow. This is probably actually a really good piece, guys. Still sealed. So Blu-ray disc remote control for your PlayStation 3. And never opened. Still sealed. That's probably actually a really good piece. With a whole bag of controllers that go to all the different electronics and TVs and stuff. But no cords and no controllers that I can see. So you get, these two do not have any games in them. These three. No, this one does. Yep. That one and that one do not. There's the games, and here's the system, and here's the controller, or the remote control in the original package. If anybody needs to see any of this up close, just let me know. Like I said, there's no cords or anything, but the TV that I took out of this house, this was from that Atlanta storage unit that I bought. The TV sitting in my son's room, smart TV. It's like a 64-inch or something like that. It's huge. And it was a Sony. Multi-million-dollar house. Just beautiful stuff. I have no clue what happened, but so we have Heather in at 60. So this is actually kind of cool. I don't see this that often. controller. First, I thought it was a remote control just for like a regular Sony TV, but then I saw it said PlayStation 3 on the bottom. PlayStation 3 lot. We have Heather Blackwell. Ted is out. And remember, shipping is included. Actually, hang on, guys. Hang on, Janine. Hang on. Do not sell it yet. Don't sell it yet. Type hold. There's a controller. I just now saw this. Told you to wait. Here's adapters. And I think that's all that's in here for that. You are more than welcome. This might be for that too. I don't know. Let me look at the back of it and see if it. Oh no, the little ones are for that. Okay. Well, Heather, you're going to get a controller. It's okay. You're going to get a bonus controller. I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye over here. Okay. So congratulations, Heather, for $60. For Heather Blackwell. Congratulations, Heather. Let me move all that over. I need a little box for this stuff. And Heather, I'll look through these bags of like cords and stuff, and if there's anything else for that PlayStation, I'll put them with you. You can just have them. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to try something, see if you guys are, if any of our people are here. I'll do. This is just kind of cute. It is art. I don't know who the artist is. The cat, this came whenever I bought the Pinocchio piece. So this came whenever I bought the Pinocchio piece. This cat looks familiar to me, but there's no markings on the foam core board that it's painted on. It is pretty large. I don't have a tape measure out here. Kim must have stole it. 6, 12. It looks like about 18 inches tall by probably 15 inches wide. The cat looks familiar. It looks like, I said, this came with the Disney piece. Oliver and Company. Okay. Oliver and Company, or yeah, maybe Oliver and Company or Aristocats, one of those. It's all hand painted. It's very cute. It is on foam core board. So cute little image. Art, no signature that I can find. Obviously, the Pinocchio piece from 1942 was signed. We figured out who that was by. That was by Mary Blair. But I don't know if she worked on Aristocats or not. So $15 starting bid on the original Aristocrat Cats art. Okay, so we're looking for a $15 start. Any interest in the original art? It is fully hand-drawn, hand-painted. And we will jump into a few higher dollar items in just a minute from that collection I bought on Sunday. It is super cute. And it's pretty large. It has the cat painting and spilling the paint on its head. So looking for a $15 bid. Wish it was signed. But like I said, I don't know if Mary Blair worked on Aristocats or Oliver and Company. So we have 20 with John. There we go. $20 with John Beck. Looking for 22 or better. So we have 20 with John, looking for 22 or better. I hope you guys are enjoying the auction today. If you are, hit that thumbs up if you would, please. It's always greatly appreciated. And generally after us, T at Auctions for You and Donatella Bottolino have an auction. I'm not sure what time they are going on today, if they're going on today. But T, if you're listening and you guys are going to be going on today, let us know what time. So we're looking for $22 on the original art of the Disney cat, but there's no signature. But very cute. So we're looking for 22 or better. Sorry, I'm making rattling around noises. Oh, I think I just made your package a lot better. Heather Blackwell. So we have Daily in at 22. Look, Heather. Just found a Guitar Hero receiver and another Guitar Hero piece for that Guitar Hero game for your PlayStation 3. So those are going in your lot. And my bet is that those sell by themselves for good money. And this thing's for upholstery. Wow, Heather Blackwell, look at this. You're getting a DualShock 3 silver remote also included in your lot. Yeah, always make sure you're in live chat. So we are at 25 with Daily. Aristocats Art. We're at 25, looking for 27 or better. Going twice. And we are sold to John Beck. for $25. Congratulations, John. Congratulations. So Heather, hopefully you saw that. You just got two, got an extra controller and then all the stuff for the Guitar Hero. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a $150 start, guys. I will show you this. If you guys don't want it, no problem. I've had some of this stuff and it does amazing. So you can see right here what this is. This is the original artwork for Character Time Center, where they would sell watches, and you can see right here, it is by Bradley Watch Company. This is the original artwork, property of Bradley Watch Company, Elgin National, right there. What this is. Okay, so you can see here, Barbie is pictured, Alvin and the Chipmunks is pictured, Minnie Mouse, and I think his name is Marvin. But this is the original artwork used by Bradley Watches for their displays and their ads. And here's your colors. See Barbie hair 100Y, borders from mini skirt and bow, mini tongue, Chipmunks costumes, Marvin's hair, so his name was Marvin. Original Bradley Watch Company character art. And then this is all hand done. So, no, not litho, all original art. That's 150 starting bid, Janine. 150 starting bid. So it is a 150 starting bid on the original Bradley Watch artwork featuring Barbie, Minnie Mouse, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and Marvin. And it is a 2-page piece. So $150 starting bid, guys. This stuff just doesn't come up on the market ever because there's only ever one of each piece made. So 150 starting bid is what we need for the Bradley artwork. Let's see here. So this is the original drawn art. The original stamp from Bradley right there. Then this is the actual finished product of the drawn part, and then it shows you the colors at the bottom before production. This stuff is so rare that you can just kind of like any character watch buyer or, you know, collector of Barbie, collector of Disney, collector of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh, awesome, Tina. Yep. Yeah, you won't find much out there on original concept art for this stuff. It is not Lisa. It is show you what does it say down here. No, it just says product of Bradley time. But I can tell you it's from 1970. I think the Barbie watch that uses that image is 1974 or 76. You had that watch in 1979? Yeah, so it might be from 76. I think it could be 76. Said it was either 73 or 76 when that watch came out. So. But it's just cool that it shows Barbie. Obviously, it's got the Walt Disney Productions, the Mattel logo for Barbie. Marvin was Field Enterprises, and the Chipmunks were Bagdasrian Productions. Okay, do we have any interest? If not, we'll pass it. I don't mind passing this. I'd like to actually list this myself. So no interest. We'll give it a quick going once, going twice. Janine, I didn't see anything. Nothing to worry about. No worries, Tina. MC says pass. Okay, if somebody has an interest, let me know. But if not, I will happily list this myself because I've had one other piece of art from Bradley and did extremely well with it. Okay. I know we got some superhero people here, so I will do something superhero-esque, but also really cool for everyone else. Just an oddball piece that you don't see very often. It's an original store display poster. So it's from Captain America and the Campbell Kids. This is from 1980. There you go. So this was for like a Department of Energy. So they would have sent these out to schools. And it is the Campbell's Kids and Captain America. So it is Marvel and Campbell's. It's dated 1980. Right down on the bottom, it is in minty, minty, minty condition. Dated right down there in 1980. But super rare, like as far as you just don't see the Campbell's Kids. So $10 start on the original Captain America Campbell's Kids poster for energy efficiency. It's one of those obscure superhero pieces that when you find them, they're really good. And it is probably 20 by 14 maybe, or 24 by 14. Okay, so we have Tommy S in at 12. Tommy S is in at 12. MC is out. John Beck jumps the bid to 25. I'm going to put Captain America here. Okay, Campbell's Soup and Captain America. And I'll tell you guys what. That one is the better of the two in condition. This one somebody actually wrote 1980 on, but there are two of them. So I'm going to give you both. This way you have them both. One does have 1980 written on the top in marker. And then you have, obviously they did it for bilingual reasons. You have like the little Spanish Campbell's Kids. You have Black Americana, Campbell's Kids, and then the regular Campbell's Kids. See, even back in 1980, they were trying to do everything politically correct. So we have 25 with John Beck for the pair. You do get both. Looking for any advance on 25. Going once. Get both Campbell's Kids posters. Captain America 1980 for one bid. Hold that up then. Going twice. And we are going to be, just get a little gavel. Sold to John Beck for 25. Look at that, John. Kept your same bid and got a second piece for free. Nice buy. Okay. Here's something else cool, superhero related. Original old store stock. They might be changing something up. Okay, so this is a book cover in the original sleeve. But look at this. Where's Kyle Turan? That's got Spider-Man. Tells you everything here, the fold lines. But now this pack contains two book covers, heavy-duty wipeable large book covers that fit Spider-Man and Captain America. And then the back is a Spider-Man one. These are from 74, I think, or 76. So they're definitely 70s. Spider-Man and Captain America. You get two book covers in the original package. And I don't want to split open the package to pull them out and try to find the date. They're probably 70, like I said, 74, 76 era. But super cool, early superhero, just stuff you don't see. And we're going to do a $10 start, guys. $10 start. Looking for a $10 start, guys. original Marvel. And that one is Spider-Man and Captain America. So we have Kyle in at 25. So there's 2 original book covers, probably 76. I think that seems to be about the right year for that version of Spider-Man. 74, 76. This is the one book cover, and this is the other book cover. Old store stock with the original sleeve tag and everything. Captain America and Spider-Man. 1970s book cover. We have 25 with Kyle T, looking for 27 or better. Jerry, are you still around? Wolf Toy Jerry, are you here? Okay, Tina is out. Go ahead and start counting it down. I have something coming up in a second that I think you'll really like. Again, super rare. You know, some pieces that I picked up this week were, you know, one-of-a-kind stuff. Oh, thank you, Tina. Yeah, he's here. Going twice. Going twice. Spider-Man and Captain America book covers, 1970s. Are we going to be sold to Kyle Turan for $25? Congratulations, Kyle. Awesome buy. Okay, guys, I'll show you. I have 2 more original production art pieces. It is a $150 starting bid. Again, super rare. I have no problem if you guys want to pass the lot. These came from the Collegeville Halloween costume factory. There was a guy that used to come to the Allentown Toy Show that got in and bought the archive, all the original artwork from Collegeville Halloween costumes. And I would go and pick out pieces from him, and then a buddy of mine wound up buying everything else from him and some of the stuff I didn't get. So this is one of the pieces that he bought before I could get to it. This is all hand done. This is all the original art for the original Lord of the Rings layout for the Halloween costumes from Collegeville. So that is the original concept art for the Lord of the Rings Halloween costumes. So one-of-a-kind piece. It is a $150 start. And like I said, I don't mind not selling the concept art stuff because I've done super well with the Collegeville stuff years ago. And anything Lord of the Rings, especially the early Lord of the Rings, just does amazing. And you can see it's all hand done. So $150 start on the original concept art for the Lord of the Rings Collegeville costumes. And just to give this a little more provenance, here, I'll even show you the next piece that's coming up. This is the layout art with the acetate layover layers for Collegeville. See? So looking for a 150 starting bid on the original Lord of the Rings Halloween costume art from Collegeville Costumes Company. Yeah, Spork, I thought you'd like this. Yeah, it is a one-of-a-kind piece. It is from Collegeville Archives. When they sold all of their original art years ago, I was buying some of this, and a buddy of mine got this piece, and I got to buy it. So we'll give you guys a few seconds. I see we got one pass. That does not necessarily mean that we're going to pass the lot. MC's got to have some patience. Daily. Pam, can you check the Funkin' CT? So we have Scotty in at 150 on the original artwork. We would be looking for 160. I'll let you guys bid for just a second. I'm going to see if I can check it just in case Pam's not there. Okay. You are welcome to bid. Funk, you are welcome to bid. You are good to go. I gave you a wrench. Okay, so we have 150 with Scotty. We're looking for 160 on the original Lord of the Rings costume art. Oh, yeah, Funkin' CT, if you could just send me back another email with your address. With your mailing address. Okay, we have 160 with Daly. We have 170 with Scotty. Okay, Daly is out. Scotty is in at 170. Guys, this is one of a kind stuff. You just don't see original art. Thank you, Funk. You have a wrench. You are welcome to bid. So we are at 170 with Scotty, looking for 180 or better on the original Collegeville costume artwork for Lord of the Rings. This is one of those things that you'll never see another one of until Scotty lists it and sells it for. KJ, whatever you want it to be, my man. I know you're good for it. We've had lots of original art and awesome toys today. You've been missing out. Okay, we're going to start counting it down. We have 180 with Islander. Hang on one second. Janine, hold on a second. Hang on for a second, Janine. Okay, we have 190 with Scotty. Okay, we're looking for 200. And I do guarantee that it is the original comic, or it is the original concept art for the Lord of the Rings ad from Collegeville. And the next piece I show you guys will help you, because both pieces are from Collegeville. So I have 190 with Scotty. We're looking for 200. Figured I would do a high-end auction for you guys today. Just show you some of the stuff that, you know, I pick up once in a while. I love one of a kind stuff. Yes, Les, I got it. I just emailed you back, actually. I think you might wind up getting 2 packages, one from Pam in Pennsylvania, and then you might get one from us here in South Carolina. So So we have Scotty in at 190. Islander, let us know if you're in or out. Go ahead and start counting it down, Janine. I was just having you hold on so I could check and make sure Islander was registered. No, Sergeant. I don't think so. I just got a couple pieces from Bradley Watch Company and a couple pieces from Collegeville Costume Company, and then some original comic art. Islander's out. Okay, counting it down. Going once. If anybody else is coming in, make sure you do so quickly. Going twice. Slow and steady. LOTR artwork. I have to tell you, this is probably one of my favorite pieces out of what I bought. See you later, Sergeant Spork. It's always good to see you, man. Sold to Scotty for $190. Okay. Oh, hot chocolate actually sounds really good. Okay, here is the other piece from Collegeville. This is probably going to appeal to a lot more of you. It is another $150 starting bid. So this is page from their Halloween costume catalog. This is the original concept art. But what's super cool about this is this right here. My favorite part of this is that it has the G.I. Joe Adventure Team guys on it. And there is Barbie for the Barbie costume. There's one of the fairies. There is the Shadow. No, I can write that on it, Scotty. And there is Casper. And here is the Collegeville costume box. They show you up there. And these are the acetate layovers you can see here. So this is all from Collegeville's archives. So it is a $150 starting bid. And this was for page 15 in the Collegeville costume catalog. So it has G.I. Joe, has Barbie, has the Shadow, and has Casper on a multi-layer original concept art. From Collegeville, $150 is the starting bid. Okay, any interest in the original concept art? We have one pass. I love this piece because of the G.I. Joe factor on it. And I like the Shadow and Casper, but I really like the original G.I. Joes, the 12-inch tall stuff. Okay, we have two passes. Okay, we're going to be passing this lot. If anybody winds up seeing this and is interested, just let me know you want me to put back up the Collegeville art, and I will do so. Okay. Now this will require me to get a box. This is a much larger piece. It'll be $100 start. going to move the camera back a little bit. And up. Okay, there you go. So here you go. Adventures of Raggedy Ann and Andy original cell from CBS. Here's the original drawing. And here is the original acetate cell. Double matted. You can see the matting at the bottom's got a little issue right here going across. But I will put this in a nice large frame. So if you're a Raggedy Ann and Andy fan, original animation art, original cell from Adventures of Raggedy Ann and Andy, $100 start. And I can pull it away from the white backing just so that you can see the cell has the artist numbers and frame numbers and everything. They match the drawing art frames and everything. It's a really super cool piece. There we go. So looking for $100 start on the original animation cell for the Adventures of Raggedy Ann and Andy cartoon from CBS. So Adventures of Raggedy Ann and Andy, looking for a $100 starting bid, original animation cell and drawing. Any interest? Okay, just start giving it a countdown, Janine. If they want to pass it, I can pass it. It's not a problem. I love how the little metal plaque at the bottom is marked from CBS Incorporated. I'm getting something else for you guys. Just a second, guys. I'll be right there. Sorry, I was getting the next slot. Okay, so is this going to pass also, guys? Going to pass the animation cell? Okay. Now here's from 1966. From Harvey Comics. This is the original color stat page. Okay, this is for GI Juniors, number 110. This is page 3. And here's the original artwork. Page for that. Here is the stamp. 1966, Comic Magazine Code Authority approved May 6th of 1966. It is a $50 start. It is missing stat up at the top, but I might have. What is this one? Right there is the stat that goes to it. So this is an original piece of comic art. It is a $50 start bid. And so you're actually getting two pieces of original art. This is the original large page, and this is the color proof for the stat. So looking for a $50 start. And what I think is awesome about this, what in thunder are you kids dressed for? A comic book parade? Pretty awesome. So this is the original artwork and original color stat page. For 1966 military GI Comics. And this one shows even like the guy's dressed in like a robot Frankenstein, a flying bug. The other kid's a rocket, and the other kid's a beach ball. Oh, almost dropped the camera. There you guys go. If you have any interest in the original comic art from 1966, it is from Harvey Comics. John Beck is in at 50. There's a few things about this that are really awesome. The fact that he mentions comic books on story front page is really awesome. And the fact they're dressed up in costumes is also really cool. And the fact that we have both the color stat page and the original art page is pretty fantastic. So we have 50 with John Beck, looking for 55 or better. '60s original comic art just doesn't come on the market that often, guys. And it is stamped on the back with the date. And this was for number 110 of GI Juniors. And this was page 3. Looking for any advance on $50, looking for 55 or better. Any other interest? We're going to start counting it down. Yep. The only other thing that you would add to this would be the actual comic book, because it was a published comic. Last call, we're going once. Any other interest in the original comic art? Oh no, Jay, that's not good. You go in twice. Sold to John Beck for $50. Congratulations, John. That was a fantastic buy. Never do you see 60s comic art for $50 a page. Okay. Since Tina brought up stamps, I'll show you guys something that I think these are actually pretty hard to get. And you guys can see. Yearbook of the Pre-Cancel Stamp Society. So there's people that collect specific types of stamps called pre-cancels. And these are actually pretty hard to find. So this is a yearbook of Pre-Cancel Stamp Society from 1956. So has the different stamps that would have been that year, Massachusetts, the different names, who was the people in them. So this is the yearbook for pre-cancel stamps and the members. So if you're a stamp collector, you probably know what this is. 1956 pre-cancel stamps, 1957 February pre-cancel stamp yearbook. Some of these are really, really good. 1958 pre-cancel stamp society. $10 start on these guys. 1959, 1960, and 1961. So full 6 years running, 1956, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61. Pre-cancel stamp. So Tina is in at $10. I know these are a lot harder to find than like your regular stamp books. Yep, 1957, 58, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61. So we have 12 with Paul. We have 14 with Tina. Hi, puppies. check pirate first. We have 18 with Paul. Tina is out. So it is 6 running years of pre-cancel Stamp Society yearbooks. I think these are pretty hard to find, guys. Hey, Joe Dolgers. Yeah, Wrangles. Hey, you want to say hi? Here. That's my dog. She's snorting. Hi, baby. We have 20 with KJ. So we have 22 with Paul. Yep. That's what she is. She's a French bulldog. She's a little Frenchie. Tina says her bullies snort and grunt too. Willa Grace, stay in here. Hey, you come here because the neighbors are out. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, but he's Luna's pit bull is out.
He says that was like lots of them.
Yeah, well, our luck one time, $5,000 bet bill. No thanks.
So I found Rich Hannah. I bought it. My mom's gonna pay for one. We're gonna get
Okay.
She's already paid out.
Okay, so we're at 24. Oh, no, wait, we're at 22. Just make sure they stay with you, honey. Make sure they stay with you. Oh, okay. Our little one likes to run and see the neighbors, and the new neighbor has a big pit bull, so till we get our fence in the backyard, I have to make sure that they stay very close to us. Going once, going twice. I think this is a great buy for whoever's getting this. Lot 12. Do we know what lot 12 was? 10, 11, 14, 13, 12, $25, John. It sold for $25, John Beck. Sold to Paul, not the Apostle, for $22. Congratulations, Paul. I think that was a great buy. I like doggies. That's like Pam's doggie, Zuzu, who's there. If she hears me say Zuzu, she goes crazy. So I purposely, during this auction, I'm saying Zuzu, Zuzu, Zuzu. Because then she gets the zoomies and runs around. Okay, let's do, what else do you guys want? Let us do something else nifty. Okay, so hopefully Nancy Newell and some of our ephemera buyers are here because I think these could be really amazingly good, and I don't know. So these are original, hand-colored, Japanese. These are probably turn of the century. Let's see here, the flowers are hand-colored. I don't know what that says. I've never even thought about trying to use, but they're on a very, very thin paper. Now this one has markings down the side. And I know some early Japanese and Chinese art can be super big money. No, it's not the clay. These are like on almost like a rice paper, like a fiber paper. And they're both of birds with the oriental markings down the side. And the coloring looks to be, yep, they look like block prints. I can't see any indentation where the corners of the block print would be, but they do look like block prints. But usually a block print has a press where they press it down, and I don't see that in these. Unless it's actually on this black line, maybe. But I don't feel any kind of indentation there. But two very, very early Oriental Zaclay. It's better than me calling it geekly. Geekly. It's Zaclay. You're looking for a $10 start, guys, on the original Oriental art. I know some of this stuff can be crazy big money. Do another one of these for the new people who came in. T, options for you, T. What time are you guys going on? Okay, we have John Beck in at 15 for the pair. Like I said, they're done on like a, almost like a fiber paper, really early. Zuzu went crazy. We like Zuzu. Zuzu. We have Daly in at 20, looking for 22 or better. Pam, do you want to jump in and do one Marvel art for them or no? Are you still packing? See you, Deanna. You did, Kyle. But you missed the original artwork for the Lord of the Rings costumes. You missed the original artwork for the G.I. Joe costumes. And you missed the original artwork for the comic book art. Okay, go ahead and finish up, Pam. Okay, so we have the Japanese art. Where are we at? We're at 25 with John Beck, looking for 27 or better. And they're done almost like on a linen paper, like a fiber paper. But I can't read Japanese, so. Okay, let's call it down. Early. I don't know how early. I'd probably say teens, maybe turn of the century teens. They're hand colored, and they have character there for like signature. They're done on a fiber paper. The paper is really soft, but I can't read Oriental writing. Not yet. Yeah, Tina, we had a flood at the warehouse. A flood. Last call. We're going to be going once. I would say that I don't think they're watercolor, because I would think watercolor would, well, maybe, I don't know. Not a big art guy, like I don't know a ton about it. The color does go through the paper a little bit, so could be. Go in twice. Sold to John Beck for 25. Congratulations, John. Those could be a major home run if they're done by the right Oriental artist. Okay. Let's try. Just to see if we got anybody in the house for these. I'll do a pair of them. These are original from NASA. So these are original photos that I bought from a guy in Florida. This guy worked on one of the Apollo projects. Like, I have his award and everything. So these are in-house photos from NASA. You can see here the astronauts. It's going to be a $10 start. This stuff is really rare. And some of this stuff brings incredible money. I just want to see how they do, because I have a few. So this is from the Gemini mission. Right here, you can see on the back. Prime pilots, astronaut John Young, wearing new Gemini spacesuit, and Gus Grissom wearing old Mercury spacesuit. In background is DAD 19, where Astros will fly from. So these are in-house NASA photos. Like I said, some of these do incredibly crazy numbers. The other one doesn't have anything on the back. No stamping. There's the top of the rocket. Extremely rare. These are 8x10. I wanted to bring you guys some, like, one of a kind type of stuff today. Pat, you're probably worth sitting in the waiting room at the hospital because you're sitting at Chipotle. So we have 15 with Wolf Toy. Looking for 17. We have 17 with Pat D's. And by in-house, guys, I mean like This guy was one of the guys that worked on the shuttles and astronauts. Like, these are smaller photos. Like, I paid a few $1,000s for the collection, but like I said, once you do a little bit of research, you'll know why. So we have 20 with Greg Lusk. Thanks, Tina. We try. I do buy a lot of really rare items, but I'm always willing to pay up for the right thing. So here we have Monty in at 22. Monty, let me make sure that you are registered. And if you're not, you need to send me over registration, please. Okay, we have 22 with Monty. Hang on. Monty, if you could do us a favor and email over a registration, then we can take your bids. You just have to email it over to mrbiselot795@gmail.com. You will send your real name, your YouTube name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email address, because that's how we invoice you. And once we give you a wrench, then you'll be able to bid. Just let me know when you've sent over the registration and I can give you a wrench. So we have Tommy in at 26. Again, this one is stamped on the back. It gives you the information that it is John Young and Gus Grissom. One is wearing the Gemini spacesuit and the other is wearing the Mercury spacesuit. Okay, Monty, I'll check it for you real quick. Oh, okay, it's under James. Gotcha. Okay, you are good to go, Monty. You are good to go, Monty. No, I got it. It is 2 photos, Tommy. It is 2 8x10s. Gus Grissom and John Young. One is in the Mercury spacesuit and the other is in the Gemini spacesuit. And this is them building the rocket. These are all from a NASA technician who worked really closely with the astronauts. So you get both of these photos for your bid. We're at 28 with Paul. And Monty, you're welcome to bid. You have a wrench now. I just like bringing you guys some really cool stuff. And if you guys ever see like original NASA photos like these, make sure you buy them because some of them, like I said, do crazy car numbers. John is in at 30. We have John back in at 30. Looking for 32 or better. Oh, you guys are busy. Like this is just to give you guys an idea. These aren't part of this lot, but like here are the contact sheets for the photos up close. Those are the original contact sheets. So this is all back of the house. Rare stuff from a NASA employee. I'll let you guys bid. Trying to find the guy's name. So I had a couple pieces. So like this is to help you. See, there's Dare. This is his original award. National Aeronautics and Space Administration presents the Apollo Achievement Award to William C. Dare, or William G. Dare, for his work on an Apollo 11's successful achievement. So it was William Dare is the guy, and they're signed by NASA. That's just for a little provenance for you guys. Provenance. Okay, Paul is in at 40. Paul is in at 40. John Beck was in at 35. Paul is in at 40. John is X is out. So that was just to give you guys the guy's name. It's William G. Dare. And he worked on the Apollo 11 and Gemini missions. I think he was bidding. I think he meant bidding on it. And we'll call these NASA photos. Okay, so we're at 40, looking for 42 or better. Start counting it down. T, are you in the room? Auctions for UT. And guys, don't forget that I believe tomorrow JJ is going to be starting a holiday marathon auction over a few channels. I know Jerry is going to be on there from Wolf Toy. And I think Tina will also be on there. So you guys make sure to check out Big Barn Auction Company tomorrow for the start of their holiday marathon. I think they start tomorrow at 4, I believe. JJ, if you're here, you can let us know if you start at 4 tomorrow. But over at Big Barn Auction and a few other sites, Paul does not gamble or bet. Oh, you're doing one on your channel. Got ya. So Jerry will be doing an auction on his channel as well. So count it down. Yep, count it down. Let's sell it. And as always, guys, I always appreciate everybody who is here with us during the auction. I'm going to do one more lot of trade cards for you guys. Daniel, I'm a gambler. I don't know about John, but I'm a gambler. You are welcome, Tina. Okay, any advance? Okay, let's call it down. I think we lost Janine. Going once. Pam, are you there? Can you type it out? Going once. I'll go over to the other computer and type it out. I think we lost Janine. You're okay. I'm doing it, Tina. I got it. Congratulations, John. They're yours. I'm going to put them back in the sleeve here just to keep them protected. And John, if you ever want to come out and go shopping at the warehouses, you let me know. We are always open for buyers. And we have an unbelievable amount of merchandise. Okay, guys, we're going to do a lot of trade cards. Oh, Paul. Sorry, Paul. Paul, I saw you guys talking about gambling. I got it. No, it wasn't John. It was Paul. I wrote it as John on the thing. Congratulations, Paul. Sorry about that. I saw them talking about gambling. Okay, next lot is trade cards. Paul, you got them. Yep, Paul got them. Sorry, guys. have to walk away to do it. So, okay, original trade card. I'll go over and type it in then. The 1890s trade card. Now, I think these are probably book plates, so they would go inside of books because they show like different books, and those were actually real books. Cervantes Alger, Don Quixote. Hello there. Yep, congratulations, Paul. You got them. These are beautiful. So 1890s, early 1900, turn of the century. You're going to get 20 total pieces. $10 start. This one has a little crease down it, but little girl with her dolly. I'm not sure what these are. Le Leon. So this might have been a show, and this may have been the actor, Charles I. Royal de Portugal. But this is like a photographic image. They're in the trade cards, so you're going to get them. Christian the Ninth. He looks like a famous general or king or some kind of royalty. Marquis Le Leon. These could be really awesome. M. Jerome, painter and sculptor. That one's a blank back, but obviously from the same series. Kirami, the second emperor of Alamag. I can't read the name. Yep. Marquis Le Leon. Moser Eddine Shah de Perse. So royalty, like Persian royalty maybe. Products of Sada. Old Paris. Those are very, very cool. Look at this one. Look at this, guys. This one is awesome. You guys ready? Awesome. Talk about facial hair. Verdi was a composer, an Italian composer. Look at that. And this one you have a stamp on it too. Here is a different one, but also has that Salda, Chocolat Salda. Cochrane Maru. It looks like a painter. That one's a blank back. Here is, looks like a king of some sort. There you go, manufacturer des Chaussures. Spam calling me. Imagine that. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you have this one. Really pretty. Victorian trade cards. You'll get a lot of 20. $10 start, guys. Another 1880s to 1900. This one's little boy sneaking off from the party. Another one from that same series. 1800s. Okay, is that enough? 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And this one looks like the little girl's fishing. She's got a fishing net in the water or clamming. There's 20. You know what? I have a little bit more in the stack here, so I'm going to make it bigger. Here's number 21. Little boy's got rifles. This one's going to be a little bit bigger. It's number 22. It has a postman lighting a cigar for another guy. The postman has a round postal carrier. That's kind of cool. Here we go. We have, looks like the little girls are trying to get the cat drunk. Cat doesn't want any of that liquor. Why are you guys trying to liquor up the cat? And here is another one. It looks like she's prying a log. That one has a little bit of pencil mark on it. So that's what you guys get. Oh, nope, there's one more. Alcohol to mint. So mint, probably a mint gin or something like that. And it's a little girl having a tea party with a dolly. So you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 in this lot, guys. 25. Hello, Jack. And here, I'll do this just so you guys can see it. There we go. There, I just put the NASA thing in the chat. Don't let it confuse you guys. You're still bidding on the trade cards. We have Big Sky Flipper in at 27. Oh, CK postcards. Hang on one second. Check for you. We've lost our mind for today. It's like. Okay, CK, you are good to go. CK postcards, you are good to bid. If you have a wrench, you're able to bid, CK. Sorry, I think Janine lost internet or something. So we have 36 with CK. John is out. There are 25 original Victorian trade cards. There might actually be 26, but we'll say there's 25. Rather you get extra. So we have $36 with CK postcards on the original Victorian advertising trade cards. We were at 36 with CK postcards, 38 with Big Sky Flipper. Looking for 40. You guys want one more baseball piece after this? We have Big Sky Flipper in at 38. Looking for 40. We have 40 with CK postcards. Okay, I'll do one more. This way, for those of you who weren't here earlier. We have 42 with Big Sky Flipper. We have 42. We have 44 with CK postcards. Looking for 46. And there's 25 pieces in this. I really love this this photography series with all the famous like composers and painters and royalty. Those are really awesome. So we're at 44 with CK. Looking for 46 or better. We're less than $2 a piece. Shipping is included for free. We're at 48 with Big Sky. Looking for 50 would be the next bid. And then after 50, it's $5 increments. We're at 50 with CK postcards. Looking for 55 would be the next bid. We're right at $2 a piece. An original Victorian trade cards, advertising trade cards. And these are all in great shape. There is one that has some pencil mark on it. So we're looking for 55 would be the next bid. I thought about bringing you guys one of my Jordan rookies today, but I don't know which box they're in the back of the truck. So we have 50 with CK. Okay. I'm going to go over to the computer and give it a countdown, guys. I mean, I have $20,000 invested in just those 3 Jordan rookies. So that better be an expensive box because it also has all my graded comics in it too. Sold. CK postcards for $50. Congratulations, CK. Welcome to the auctions. And these are trade cards. And Tina, I also saw your email. I will check for you then. Okay, congratulations, CK. Okay. Right here earlier, I had an original case of these that I opened today. It holds 6 pieces total in the case. We sold one earlier, so we're going to put another one up. $20 starting bid, guys. $20 starting bid. It is a 1964 Stan the Man Musial Rack 'em Up in the original packaging. This is how they were sold. And what it is you slide your baseball bats onto the rack and you put 2 balls on the rack. And this is the backdrop. And the base screws into the bottom and goes here and comes out. And then you hang it in your garage or if you want to hang it in your bedroom or whatever. Oh, no problem, Tina. Yeah, I'll check with Pam. Yep, it is a bat rack. So it is an original 1964. It is mint condition, old store stock in the original package. $20 start, guys. $20. And I'm sorry we didn't get any of the Marvel art up today, guys. Yes, it is a litho signature. It's still in the package, so there would have been no way for him to sign it. John is in at 20. Sheila is in at 25. And as you can see, still in the plastic. Came right out of the original case from the same place that all that other old store stock toys and stuff came from. Yes, MC. It is. And I will be sending out invoices tonight. And then next week, Pam will be back to do more of the Marvel art. Like I said, if you are really interested in big, purchase on the Marvel art, on the as a clay on canvas, email me directly and maybe we can get something going. Like I said, I made the guy an offer of $50,000. He wants 60, and it's a total of 3,000 pieces. There are more than what I got from him. So there are more than 240 different ones. So I would guess that there's probably between 10 and 13 of each one. And he does have all of the certificates, or he has a big stack of certificates in a box that I would have to put with them. So okay, we're at 25 with Sheila M. Looking for 27 or better, guys. You guys know what the other one went for earlier, if you were here. Where's Mountain Men Treasures? Troy. Oh, Troy. We have 32 with Tommy S. So 32 with Tommy S. Looking for 34 or better. We have 35 Sheila. We have 42 with Tommy. Looking for 44 or better. So 42 with Tommy, 45 with Sheila. I wish they had a little poke button where you could just ding people's phone. So we have 45 with Sheila, looking for 47 or better. And it is from 1964. Old store stock, still sealed. Wooden bat rack. There's the image of Stan Musial. 1964, dated right there. Here are his stats. We have 52 with Tommy. East Coast, yes. About 3 years ago, I saw somebody about it. And they said, since my lung capacity is only 60% when the air gets cold and damp, that's what causes it. It's worse for me because at night, like when I'm trying to sleep, it's a dry, like just a dry cough. So sometimes it keeps me awake. So we are at 52 with Tommy, looking for 57 or better. Yeah, I had it up north. I was in a car accident years ago and broke my ribs and punctured both my lungs. So ever since then, like the next Christmas, I've probably had that cough for, I want to say, let's see, my daughter is 21. I've had that cough for 22 years. I get it every winter, and it lasts about 3 months, and then it goes away. So we're at 52, looking for 57 or better on the stand Musial. Oh, that's right. I got to do the countdown because Janine's not here. Pam's working, I think. Yep, my baby girl. Yep, she has a horse of her own, and she lives on a farm she takes care of for the owner. She rides competitively. She'll be down here with us on the 26th. She is my baby girl. She's a good kid. She's 21 years old. It's actually 20, but she'll be 21. Oh, Janine's back. We got Janine back. Welcome back in, Miss Janine Ketchum. Hope everything is okay. We are going twice. We are sold to Tommy S for 52. This is lot number 24. So congratulations, Tommy. And again, guys, we appreciate all of you. I will send out invoices tonight from this week's auctions. Hopefully Pam is doing okay up there in Pennsylvania. And again, thank you, everybody. There's some great stuff I pulled up today. If there was stuff you saw in the auction that did not get a bid because the right people weren't here, you can always email me. You want 2, Tommy? Yeah, I'll give you 2. You got it, Tommy. So does anybody else want a Stand the Man Musial rack them up before I put them away? I only had 6, so I only have 3 left. So guys, if you stay with us through the end of the auction, you get some good deals. Thank you, Sheila. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. And as always, guys, hope you guys have a great weekend. Make sure you guys check out JJ over at Big Barn Auction tomorrow around 4 o'clock. I know he's having an auction. I believe our friends at Auctions for You or Donatella Bottolino should be going on very shortly and having an auction around 5 o'clock or so today, I think. I haven't heard from either of them, so I don't know. But there are some awesome auctions. Sheila, you would like one? Okay, I'll make that lot number 25. Stand bat rack. Janine, I'm making that lot number 25 for Sheila. $52 for one of the stand Musial bat racks. Hey guys, appreciate everybody. Have a great weekend. And hope everybody's doing well. This is Mr. Bisla on behalf of me and my staff saying thank you again and hope to see you guys on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. They were there today, Tina, working on it. It just happened to rain really hard last night. See you guys. Thanks.